Hi, Quilty friends. Happy Thursday. It's our live sit and stitch. I'm so excited. Several things. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I'll leave that aside. And then I'm going to work on clue 2 of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. I'm doing the Marina. Love this colorway. Not really done a lot of stuff with batiks, but I really like this colorway a lot. I'll hang that back up. I highly recommend a bulletin board next to your machine. Very helpful. Okay, so I got my clue all printed. I've got my clue printed. I've got my fabric sorted by color. Sean, our good buddy Sean, has these awesome clips you can get. Or clips, not clips, labels you can buy. So I bought these labels off of him, and then I just printed them on cardstock and laminated them. And I have all different colors, but so that's what I used to label my colorway. So I have C, I have A. This one didn't have any B in it, so got all my fabric labeled, because this colorway can be a little tricky. We have some that are almost identical, but they're not quite. Like this one has a lot more green. And they are not the same print, but they can appear to be the same print. I don't know which view is better, but they can look the same. So you really have to study. This one has the green in it, as this one does not. So. And I did have the wrong fabric picked out last night, so I'm glad I sat down and did this ahead of time, because our blues are very similar as well. And I had this labeled as B when it was E. So this is just dots when B is like leaves and stuff like that. Okay, so let's sew, and then I will do some show and tell of things I'm working on for my booth. So how is everybody doing? Hey, Tasha. How are you? Getting all your sewing in. Sew every day. I was trying to think if I really was doing that, not thinking about it, but I think I actually have. I didn't necessarily sew Monday, but I did come in here and do some things. So I have been in here every day. All snuggling on the couch. That's the best. That's the best. Okay, so I need F and E. Last time I did this, I did my first, this is clue 2. So I did my first clue with Andy. Her and I did together. And it was my first time ever doing one, so I had a heck of a time, and I spent a lot of time ripping out because I didn't really quite understand what I was doing. And I still am not sure that I understand what I'm doing. Why do I have 4 of these? Oh, it's E. See, and here I can't read my letters. Tasha's already got her 15 minutes in. Good job. Really, I have been in here since like 6. I've been printing labels, excuse me, for all the stuff I'm going to take to my booth tomorrow after work downtown. And so I've been doing that. And starting to press some fabric for some stuff. So I am really loving the cotton cuts. I think it's fun. I like already having a project ready to go. I think that is something very beneficial if you're a crafter, is having something, especially when you work full time, having something ready to go at the end of the day, so you can just come in and be like, get something accomplished and feel accomplished. Without getting too personal, I have not had the energy or strength or mental capacity to work a lot in here lately. I just haven't had the energy. So, last night I was feeling really good. So I got in here and I worked in here till probably 10. I got a lot done. I got a bunch of things done last night and made, so I'm quite pleased. So tonight I thought, well, I'll save my clue too so I can work on that with you guys. Okay. As long as I don't mess up. I'm going to get a couple things gathered up here. This is C. So we're going to sew these two together and these two together. So we're going to sew 2 F's and 2 E's, 2 E's and 2 C's, and then we're going to do 2 D's and 2 A's. I'm going to get all my half square triangles put together. I just love Sean's little labels. I really use them a lot. So then we have a D and an A. So we're making a lot of little half square triangle units. So then I have the rest of my fabric over here with its little labels still. Okay. So I need to sew 2 of F and E together, which are these two. I want to make sure I get the right fabric because it kind of confuses me. They're so similar. It kind of freaks you out. I will say I think the one nice thing about doing the batiks is there are no wrong or right sides, so it's kind of helpful. And I feel like that's like cheating a little bit almost, but there were so many colorways in this that I loved them all. I mean, I would say I loved them all. There was a couple I probably would never choose, but I was like, oh, what do? I like them so much. So I don't know, but I really like this colorway. I really hope I'm doing this right. My triangles are not the same size. Are you doing this Under the Sea one, Tasha? I feel like I need to stop and check myself as bad as I was doing the last time. So we got F and E. Okay, I think I got it right. I'm going to press to the dark side. Yeah, my triangles were not quite the same size. Or maybe it was me. Oh boy, Amanda. Have those days where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't really think those are the same size. I don't think there's any way to fix that. All right, Tasha is not doing this one. I wanted to finish one before I committed to another, right? I need no more projects. So we have E and C. Once I get all this stuff done for my booth, the only reason I'm really in a hurry, I guess, is we have what we call First Fridays tomorrow night, first Friday of every month. They close off our streets downtown and they have live music, lots of vendors. And the place where I sell some things I make is downtown. And we can run sales on our booth. So I wanted to get some new items down there and get a sale going. And then downtown is also having sidewalk sales this weekend. So I'm going to try and make sure I get there right after work tomorrow, get my new stuff in my booth, and I'm going to mark down a bunch of old stuff from last year. I keep debating on getting rid of the booth because I really don't make a lot of money. But I do like having it though. It is a lot of fun, Tasha. You always, born and raised here, so I always run into a ton of people I know. You can get mixed drinks and beer and walk around downtown, and who doesn't like to go drink in the streets? I mean, does that sound bad? It's just a fun time. Just a fun time. Wow, these are, I don't know that these blocks are the same size. Okay, they are. My triangles aren't quite the same size, I don't think. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's this one vendor. I can't think of what their food truck, I should say. Can't think of what the name of their food truck is. Oof. Anyway, oh my gosh. I hope they're there because I want to get that burrito. So it's a burrito, pulled pork, cheese, French fries inside. Oh man, it is epic. It is big and it is delicious. And then our favorite local distillery is usually there, and they have really great mojitos and mules. That's usually what we get. My husband will get mules. I'll probably get mojitos. I love those. I like mojitos, and I would love to make them at home, but I buy mint, but it never lasts. So I need to come up with a different way to. There's something all over my machine. I give a little spit back. Hello, quilt bestie Katie. Katie's in the house. So has everybody got any big weekend plans? I know Sunday Katie and I are going antiquing. Katie, we need to get the guys to text each other. I think Johnny wants to go, but he talked about taking the bikes. If it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be nice on Sunday. Okay, so I have D and A, E and C. So we're just going to go like this. And we're just going to sew these together top to bottom, huh? All righty. I like that you make two of everything because then it just makes life easier. And then, well, I think this one's like way easier than the other one. So then we're just going to sew all four of these together. I don't know. I thought it was going to be warm this weekend. I know Saturday's not supposed to be as warm. We'll have to check on the weather. F and E. I had that turned backwards. And then, right? E and C and D. Okay. We shall see. Yeah, I think Johnny would like to go. Hi, Zaza. How are you? Let's see here. I'm really double checking myself just to make sure I don't have to rip like I did last time. Because last time I ripped out a lot. So I have A, D. Okay. So I think I'm on it. Oh, this one just doesn't. Oh, maybe it got caught in there. Those ones, the triangles were not the same size. that looks crooked. Yeah, my triangles were not the same size on that one. That is way crooked. We're going to go up, up, and down. My triangles are not the same size, guys. But we're going with it. Just glad to be sewing after working all day, you know? One more day. Gosh dang it. I'm telling you, these boutiques or something, or stretching or something. I'm not quite sure. Or that these shouldn't move like that. What's everybody doing for dinner? I didn't do dinner. I'm working on clue 2 for the cotton cuts. Zaza. I got the Marina colorway. Same thing that Andy did last night on her live. I was like, hey, I'm doing mine tomorrow night. Okay, so I have 2 of these units. I still think they look crooked. Maybe I'm crooked. And this is actually like the easiest ones. Well, I'm only on clue 2, but this one's way simple compared to what the other one was. Okay, now I'm making 4 of these 2 square units. Make sure I'm lined up here. Let's see, what do I have going on this week? Tomorrow's First Friday, Saturday. Saturday, I'm excited. I'm going to go meet with a local quilt shop owner, Cindy, and discuss me teaching a beginner quilt class there. And she's long armor, and she's got a quilt of mine done, which I'm really excited about. She sent me a picture today. This is a quilt I made 10 plus years ago for our bed. And it's going on our bed because it still goes with this house, even though I made it and we live somewhere else. So I'm excited. It's really pretty. Luckily, I still like all the colors that are in it and everything because it's so old. I'm like, good thing I still like it. So, what else? And then Sunday, antique church, and then antiquing. I think that's about it. I need to dust my machine. Did I get ink? I did. I got ink on it way up here. This becomes like my desk. I would do a lot of stuff here. My husband built me this extension, which is where my laptop is sitting right now, so that I can have my computer up here. And I do a lot of work here at my little machine. I love my sewing nest. I know I should probably get up and move more, but when I'm in a project, though, I like to be able to sit and just work, which I've been doing a lot of. I worked, like I said, I got a lot done. Which I'll show you here. As soon as I get this clue 2 done, I'll show you what I've been working on. I got a lot done last night. I was really quite pleased. I get all my labels printed for my product, for my booth. Okay, so we're going to do this and this. We're going to make 2 of these. Why would you do that? Okay, that on this. So C and D and D and C. So we're going to make 4 patches now. And they should nest up beautifully. I love a good nesting seam. And you know, I really just learned that like maybe a year, maybe less than 2 years ago. Just learned how to nest my seams. Was never taught that. And you know what? I am going to pin this just because I want to. Hi, Andy. Working on my clue too. My pieces are just not quite the same size. But I think we're going to be okay. I don't know. This one looks a little wonky. It is a technical term. Oh. It is. Getting clue 2 done. Really checking myself this time, Andy, to make sure I'm not ripping out as much as I did last time we did clue 1 together. There we go. This still doesn't seem like... I'm sure it'll all be fine in the end, but it just doesn't feel like the right size. They look a little bit off, but it's all within the seam allowance, so I don't think it's really gonna make a big difference. So I should have brought my tie-dye shirt in here. We had the kids and grandkids over Monday. I know this clue too is pretty simple. I really like it. Apparently I need simple tonight. So anyway, we tie-dyed shirts this weekend, and mine came out. Katie, I'll have to send you a picture. Mine came out really cool. My granddaughter wore a whole tie-dye outfit to school yesterday. Her tie-dyed skirt and her T-shirt she made, and then she already had tie-dyed tennis shoes, so she was tie-dye head to toe. She has the coolest style, so I was like, "You're too cute." She is too cute. Yeah, I'll text you a picture of it, Katie, here when I get done. I was pretty excited how cool mine turned out. I just got all the tie-dye off my hands, and now I got back on there again from rinsing the shirt out. But it looks so cool. All of them turned out cool. I saw all the kids' Kinley's little shorts look so cute. Tie-dye. Okay. Now I'm actually ready to assemble. Wow, that was fast. So I got those 4 patch. Got 2 of those. I got 2 of these. And then you just assemble. And then these are the last 2 pieces. So I think we're going to put that on there. I do this first. This is probably my favorite print. I love this fabric. I love the big floral on there. They did. I think my adult kids had more fun. They had so much fun doing it and figuring it out and like, oh, what does this look like? And I have more. I have so much more. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. Andy says, Quilts of Valor originally asked people to send their quilts in pillowcases for presentation. So I bought red and blue RIT to tie-dye some. Then never did. It might be fun to try. It was super fun. I do highly recommend doing it outside. Don't wear anything you don't want to get it on, and wear gloves. That's why we ended up tie-dyeing. My daughter ended up tie-dyeing her daughter's skirt because she got it all over it. She's like, well, it was just a little denim skirt, and she had shorts on. She's like, oh, take that off and we'll tie-dye it. And then she wore the whole outfit to school. It was super cute. She's 6, almost 7, and she has awesome style, so it was super cute. She always wears lots of jewelry and earrings, and she's so cute. She's a cutie. And now we're going to put these on. And then clue 2 was already done. That was super fast. That was so fast. Clue 1 took me forever, and I kept... Andy was waiting on me because I kept messing up, and I had to seam rip umpteen times. It's kind of funny. It's funny now when I look back. But apparently, I'm having issues lining this guy up. Get on there. I don't know. I get this done. I might. I don't know what I'm going to do. I should go get myself ready for tomorrow. And I don't know. So as I said, when my daughter was that age, she had the most amazing pink cowboy boots, and I really wish they came in adult sizes. That sounds like my granddaughter. She loves her boots. I don't know if she has cowgirl boots anymore. She used to because her other grandparents have a farm. So, but I bought her sparkly ones. They were like covered in, she loves anything sparkle, covered in rhinestones. And man, I mean, she just wore them out to where there, I don't think there was a rhinestone left on them. Ooh, Andy, they got big rain in Phoenix last night. Wow. Means you'll be adding some more different fabrics to your temperature quilt, huh? I got a seam that I don't like the way that's pressed. Do you guys get effects of the hurricane coming through? Is that what I thought I heard you say something about that? I think it rained here yesterday. I feel like something's wrong. Nope, that's right. Yeah, my granddaughter loves anything sparkly. I don't remember my daughter being that into sparkly stuff, but my granddaughter sure is. See, I'm telling you, these are not the same size. Hope's World of Crochet. Okay. Hi, Hope. Hope's World of Crochet. Oh, I'm having trouble. I actually just started crocheting. I'm working on my first Afghan or blanket, whatever I don't think this is right. My pieces are not lining up. I've actually been working on my first Afghan. And my quilt bestie Katie crochets, and she says, I'm doing fine, even though I think it looks wonky. But I'm going to keep going. I'm not turning it out. I'm going to let it be what it'll be. I'm obsessed with the color variegated yarn I got, though. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought I heard you mention that last night. Wow, this is crooked. I think I'm crooked today. Well, that's kind of what I thought, Andy. At first, I thought, oh, wow, this all knits. And I'm like, no, this does not. Because some of my blocks aren't the same size, but it's a deal. You know what? And it's all less than a quarter, so it'll all nest. It'll all nest together eventually, right? See, my blocks aren't really, I got a little bit of a, like this one's too long and this one's too long up here, but that's okay. Okay. One more. Those went super fast compared to the struggle I went to last clue. Oh, see, it doesn't look bad though. I don't know. I may have to redo that one. That one looks really super crooked. I guess maybe it doesn't look crooked. Maybe I'm crooked. Don't iron your fingers. Ruler. Ooh, Sherry's doing ruler work and free motion quilting. Ruler work is on my list to practice. As soon as the weather gets cold and dreary outside, Katie and I are going to have a free motion quilting day. We're going to practice free motion quilting. Okay. I am done. Ta-da! Clue 2, clue 2. Gosh, I love this floral. I love this one. Ugh. Okay. Thanks to Andy's wonderful tips. I'm going to take clue 2, put it right back in. Clue 2 back. I've actually been putting the pattern in there too. I've downloaded them, so I'm saving them. But I'm also just shoving them in here too. And then I have them for later. So clue 1 and clue 2. Thank you, Sherry. Thanks, Andy. I know Katie and I have all kinds of fun things to try. I got her some stencils for her birthday. Yes, we need to look. I'd like to, yeah, we'll do that together so I can watch what's going on because I'm not sure why it breaks either. Why it would be breaking, but clue 1, clue 2. I'm putting everything back in my little box. And then next month we'll do clue 3 together. It's so much fun being able to just come in here and have something ready to go. I always try to leave, whether it's pressing or just something to do when I come in here. Let me go grab some stuff to work on while we sit and chat. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I whacked myself in the face. All right. So my mom was cleaning out stuff, and she had this enormous box, not enormous, but full of these labels. She's like, hey, I got a whole box of these. You want them? I'm like, yes. So I use them for my booth. And then I buy stickers. I like the brown craft paper, so I bought stickers, and then I just get on the Avery website, and I print my own. So these are for my, what I made. I made fabric key fobs. I made a lot of those. Fabric lanyards, which I'm working on right now. A medium book sleeve and a small book sleeve. So I made some key fobs. These are just 2 I pulled out of my stack. So these little key fobs, they go in my booth. Oh, you can't really see it on that. This one has a will be on him. And then I think I only made a few, 3 small book sleeves like this with bows. That's the inside of that one. This fabric is really, really, really old. At least 10 years old. And it was still folded up as it was cut from the quilt shop that used to be here in town. My mom and I were friends with the owner, and every time she got new fabric in, she would just cut us like half-yard cuts to take home. And then I made like a medium book sleeve. And I am really loving this blue fabric. I just think it's adorable. So I started out making this, which fits, it fits a nice size. It fits a book. Oh, shoot. It's about 11 by 7 roughly. So I made a few of these, all different, different prints. And then I was like, shoot, well, my Bible doesn't fit in there. So then I thought, well, I should make something a little bit bigger. So then I took that same design and I just made it a little bit bigger. So actually my Bible does fit in here. And then cute little ties and just tie it up. And I'm going to decide, I don't know if I'm going to keep one or not. I might. We'll see. Oops. I lost my bow. So we have a cute little book sleeve with a cute little bow. So that's what I made, and I'm working on lanyards. I bought some. I'm so glad you found your vodka. That's very important. And I bought some, actually I bought a variety pack of lanyard hooks, like rose gold, gold, bronze. I got silver, brass looking. So I got those. Oh, please don't bump. So I'm gonna make lanyards. I don't know how to put, I'm trying to figure out how to put all these labels on the product, but that's okay. I'll figure that out. But I know these are awfully big, but you know what? It is what it is. And this way, you know what I just thought of? Nah, I'll just do it. I was out in the garage looking for stuff. It'll all be unpacked soon, right? Start bringing it all. Just bring it all in. So I'm going to make my labels, and then I'm probably going to work on my lanyards when I get done. I think when we get done on here at 8, I'm going to go get my stuff ready for tomorrow. Go get my work clothes ready. I need to go write my workout down so I can get my workout in the morning. And that. I'm sorry, Katie. Oh. So is anybody else working on something tonight? Come on, Phyllis. Woman is hanging on strong, man. Is anybody else sewing tonight, or are you just hanging out? I really hope I got those on there. Well, then I got to get online. I got to go on and put all my inventory in on the app. I got to do that tonight before I do too much else, I guess. Then I'll try to think of what else I got going on. I guess that's about it. And then I want to make some new sweatshirts. My quilted sweatshirts seem to do pretty well. I've made like mushroom sweatshirt, quilted pockets. I really love the quilted pocket ones. I've done mushroom, turkey, Rudolph, pumpkins. Oh, you're looking for a blanket you crocheted for benefit next weekend for their auction. Oh, are you talking about for what auction? Remind me what auction you're looking for or doing that for. We camp next weekend, don't we? Katie, will you check my schedule? Do we camp next weekend? Oh, I don't know what ends up. I am ready for some more time off work. I'll tell you that much. I am ready. I need a mental break. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow being Friday. Oh, that's right. Yes, thank you. Yes. I know you mentioned it before and I forgot who it was for, but yes, I do remember that. Whoops. You mean I got to put up with Shannon 2 nights in a row? Are you sure? Oh, let's see. What else do I need to work on? As soon as I get all the stuff done for my booth, I have a quilt. I need to get quilted for my granddaughter. I made some quilts at a retreat in the spring, and I finished 2 or 3 quilt tops. I forget. Well, hi, Rita. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Thanks for hanging out. When I got home from the quilt retreat, my granddaughter was like, what are you going to do with all these quilts, Grandma? I said, well, I don't know. She goes, I want this one. So I was like, noted. So her birthday's in a month, so I'm going to get that quilted and give to her. So get that done. Let's see what else. Got some at the long armors. And then I got this one behind me. It's just the rose. I still haven't actually put it together yet. It's still there. So this winter, I'm probably going to spend some time quilting some quilts. I have a lot that I need to quilt myself. And then work on... See, this is why I need to quit working and just do my quilting. I got to rewrite my beginner quilt class, which I'm going to talk about with Cindy Saturday. So I got some stuff to do, which is good. Keeps me busy. This keeps me from doom scrolling on my phone, so that's always good. This box of tags has been so helpful. I love it. Thanks, Mom. I need to schedule a sewing day here at my house. I haven't had one of those in a while. One of our quilting buddies moved to Kentucky. But I'm quite excited with what I've got done tonight. I feel better now. I'm going to get some lanyards sewed up. I think those will go pretty quickly. I hope so. And I may not get all of this done for tomorrow, but I can take stuff down later next week. I do want to get a good variety of some new things, but it's hard when you got to work and try and maintain this. So I'm going to take some fall and Halloween stuff from last year back down there. Like I said, I'm going to put older stuff on sale. What I have down there now, I have bowl cozies. I have card wallets. They're cork card wallets. I have some pot holders, some trivets. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sneezing. I have some boho like wall hangings, which I really thought would sell. They have not sold. I might put those on sale too. Excuse me. I think I might do some smaller baby quilt type things. I have oodles, and I can't even tell you how much fabric I have. It's silly. So all this stuff I'm making right now, some of this fabric, like I said, I've had for 10 plus years. From when we used to have a quilt shop here in town that I used to help at. And I had my own key, and she's like, hey, anything you ever need, we could, take what we want. And we helped her a lot, and rest her soul. She's no longer with us, but I learned about 80% of what I know from Jo. She was the best. So I just need to keep crafting and use up all this stuff because I've got plenty of it. Let's see here. I don't need to be buying any. Almost got my labels done. And then I'll get my product done. I would like to go see how cool it is outside. Might take some time and go sit outside and crochet because I love this time of year. Excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. Whoops. So I just love these little book sleeves. Then I got to make book sleeve for my daughter. She picked out. And I'm going to throw one in for my granddaughter. She just doesn't know yet. Is it freezing, Katie? I say Johnny was cold when I got home today. I kind of like it though. I don't mind. I take my favorite quilt out and I'll sit out in my little egg chair. I don't care. I love it. Well, I'm almost done with my labels. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I know I'll be back on next Thursday. I don't think I have anything else. I should be back on next Thursday. That's my plan. I don't know what I'll be doing. But I for sure be on. I made a post earlier this week, yesterday, I believe. I cannot keep up with doing 2 lives, so there will not be any more Teaching Tuesdays. I will just kind of incorporate them with my Thursday lives. So some weeks it'll be a tutorial and tip, and some weeks it'll be us just hanging out and sewing, because that's what I like to do. It's just with work and stuff, and right now I'm working on Shannon says he didn't have a choice. We're both listening. Whatever. You're so lucky, Shannon. Shoot. I didn't get these folded. That didn't get folded down very well. Oh. I forget what I was going to say. So, thank you for joining me. I am going to clean up my mess and go label the products and see if I can get some lanyards sewed up tonight before I need to get ready for bed. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all being here and hanging out. And I will see you next Thursday. Have a great evening.